Hello and welcome. This is Jasur from Shanghai Silk Road. In this video, I want to talk about our nominee director or supervisor services in China. So let me start from the beginning actually. Why nominee director or supervisor? The reason is because when you form a WFOE company, which stands for Wholly Foreign Owned Enterprise, technically a limited liability company in China, you are required to appoint two people. One is a director or legal person sometimes called. Another one is the supervisor of the company. All right. So these are required by law. Now, it is very common that many companies, they don't want to appoint anybody from their home country because, for many reasons, and sometimes they don't want to relocate their staff. So obviously they ask, if we can provide such service for them. The answer is yes, we can provide. So nominee director service or supervisor service, it works just like in any other jurisdiction. It can be controlled. The authority of the supervisor, authority of the director, fully can be controlled by an agreement in China, and it is legal. Okay, so their actions will be limited to whatever is put in the contract. Okay, between yourself, your company, and that person we help you appoint here in China. All right, so that's it. I mean, the reason why you might need this service, just like I said, apart from not willing to send your staff here or not having anybody here, apart from that, banks here in China might require the director of the company to go there in person. Okay, in recent months, actually, because of the common reporting standard, CRS, and obviously fight against the tax evasion, etc., etc. Banks started like requiring the company director to go there in person to sign some documents. Okay, this is because of the ID verification, and obviously to see that the company is not involved in any illegal transactions, basically. So when the director goes to the banks ask them to bring a contract, invoice, and in Word, basically they will have to explain what is the transaction. It doesn't happen very often, but it happens when the company basically is fresh. Okay, it's a new company established here, and then the transactions are considerably large sometimes. For example, a couple of $100,000 or maybe $1 or $2 million. When the transactions are coming from say smaller countries, maybe Cayman Island or Caribbeans, etc., etc. So any reason, basically, bank might ask your director to go there in person. All right. So for that reason, in this scenario, we recommend you use a nominee director. Okay, and like I said, we can provide such service, and obviously they will be going to the bank on your behalf. All right, and like I said, no need to worry. Their actions will be controlled by an agreement. Okay, same goes to the supervisor. But I need to say that their visit to the bank is not required. Okay, it is not as frequent as the company director, because supervisor is just like the name says, they are required to be appointed to supervise the company's basically activities in China. Okay, supervise here in this context means that that person is responsible to control or to supervise the company's activities, like if the company is not involved in any illegal things. Okay, so that's it. They can do it from any country, and both of them, like I said, director and supervisor, can be of any nationality. All right, no need to be Chinese. Okay, so that's why we only recommend that you use nominee director service, not the supervisor. But of course, we are happy to provide the nominee supervisor as well if you cannot find anybody. All right, so please contact us, and we can discuss the details. And obviously, like I said, we have a lawyer here, and he will help you to draft the contract both in Chinese and English. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next videos.